Hey guys, welcome to this WordPress and Jetpack course. So inside this course, we will going to teach you how you can use Jetpack plugin, okay, so that you can boost the performance and the speed of your WordPress website. And along with that, you can see that I have installed the Jetpack, and using that, you can also show the ads on your website so that you can even make money. Now, what is the concept behind that? We will going to discuss in this free course. So if you are interested to boost your website, okay, with the power of a Jetpack plugin, okay, for your WordPress, so make sure you watch this complete free course from starting to end. We will going to cover lots of things from setting up Jetpack, and even we will going to cover if you don't have the WordPress website, so how you can set up the WordPress website and many more. We will going to cover security, performance, traffic, newsletter, and monetize settings, and how it can help you to grow your business as well for the WordPress. So if you guys are interested, so make sure you watch this complete free course from starting to end. Now guys, it's very much important that why Jetpack. Now guys, see Jetpack, if you just go ahead and understand that Jetpack is a backed by WordPress itself. So you can say that WordPress is a open source. Okay, so if you just go to WordPress, okay, just search for WordPress. So you can see that WordPress is a complete free and open source content management system. You all might know that, right? Now, in case if you don't have WordPress, so in coming lectures we will going to discuss, in coming time we will going to discuss in this free course that how you can install the WordPress in case if you don't have. Okay, so basically WordPress is a CRM, that is content management. Okay, so sorry, CRM, not CMS. Okay, sorry, it's a content management system. Now to make it more powerful in terms of security and performance, we use Jetpack. Now Jetpack is basically a plugin, okay, which we have to install in our CMS, that is WordPress, to help us to improve the security and performance. And do not worry, we will going to teach you each and everything, like how you can go with the different securities and the performance. And there are, by the way, plenty of things that basically help your website to grow. Okay, so we will going to cover all of them. Okay, but of course our main focus will be in the security and performance. Okay, and rest we will going to discuss in the minor way, because these are all the functionality that also helps you to grow your online business. But in a nutshell, Jetpack is just a plugin which you need to install in your WordPress website, and this will just going to boost the performance and the security of your website. Okay, so this is what the Jetpack plugin is all about. So guys, as we have mentioned that WordPress is important to use this particular Jetpack plugin. Okay, so suppose if you don't have there can be two situation when you will going to have a WordPress website. If you have a WordPress website, you can just skip the next few minutes where we will going to teach you about how to set up domain, web hosting, okay, and how to install WordPress inside it. Okay, so you can just simply skip it. But suppose if you already have a WordPress website, okay, so in that case, okay, suppose if you don't have the WordPress website, okay, so in that case I will suggest you guys to do not skip, just watch each and everything. Okay, so if you already have a WordPress website, so you can skip this part, and after um, setting up Jetpack, okay, you can just start to watch it. But I still recommend, it will not going to take too much time, even if you don't even if you have the WordPress installed. Okay, so still I will going to suggest you guys to watch each and everything. Okay, so you will better going to understand about this course, okay, in a much better way and in a much connected way. Okay, so this is where it is important to have WordPress. And in the coming time, we will just after this only, we will going to teach you about setting up domain, web hosting, and WordPress. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let me teach you about what domain is. So domain is basically the address of your website. Okay, so whenever you create any website, and not only it's limited to the website, it can be maybe for your application, okay, you have created that, or maybe for your web apps. So for anything which you are running, so it requires a domain, okay, especially with the web version of the applications. Okay, so if you need any website, application, or web apps, so for each and everything, one domain is very much important. Now let's just understand that with one example. Suppose I just search for apple.com, and if I click on the enter button on the browser, it will take me to the apples.com website. Okay, so basically to come to this website, or I can say Apple's website, I need to type this address, that is apple.com. Similarly, suppose if I just com, so suppose I just want to visit maybe Amazon's website. Okay, so I have to type this address, so amazon.com, it will take me to the Amazon's website. So whenever we talk about domain, okay, so it's basically the address of any website. Okay, and do not worry about how to set up domain, each and everything will be covered. Okay, so you do not have to worry about anything. Okay, but hope you guys have understood. So if you're creating one website or application or maybe some app, so for that you require one domain name. Okay, so we will teach you about how to set up domain name later on. But when you will going to get domain, so maybe if you have any website, so so people can just type your website domain name here, and when they will click on enter, they can just go directly to your website. Okay, so that is very awesome, right? So this is what basically the domain is all about. Now if we just talk about one more concept we do have, okay, is known as web hosting. Web hosting. Okay, so now what is web hosting? So guys, web hosting basically means it's basically the storage, okay, of your website. Okay, it can be of your website or application or for your apps. Okay, so web hosting is also very much important. So suppose if you are just talking about Amazon, let's say Apple. Okay, so Apple have all these images, text, okay, these buttons, okay, and all these pictures, videos. So all these things require some kind of a storage. Okay, similarly with the Amazon, let's say there are plenty of products, they have images, so all these things require some sort of storage, and that storage is known as web hosting. So to create any powerful website, okay, to create any powerful website, you require to work with both domain and web hosting, and both are actually very much important. Okay, so this is what we will going to teach you now, that how you guys can basically set up both of them, okay, at a very affordable price. So this is what we will be teaching you right now, that how you can set up the domain and web hosting. Okay, but hope you guys have got a clear cut idea about what domain is and what web hosting is. Okay, and do not worry, you do not require any kind of a coding. Okay, it's very simple. We will just going to go with a very simple methods, so that even if you are non-beginner, okay, or you don't have any type of a coding knowledge, I can say, okay, so still you can just work with this. Okay, now guys, let's talk about how we guys can set up the web hosting and domain all together. Okay, so I'm giving you the best solution. Okay, so what you guys can do is that you can just go ahead and search for this. Okay, everything in small in your browser, that is hostinger.com. okay, hostinger.com, everything in small, HOSTINGR, hostinger.com /Bing commerce. Okay, so just search for this, which you can also see in the screen. Okay, so just search for this, click on enter button, and then according to your country, it will just going to take you with that location. Okay, so from the top you can also change as per other countries as well. But suppose you're from United States, by default if you just follow the link, you will automatically come to the website, okay, of Hostinger, as per your location. So here, if you will going to see, if we just talk about Hostinger, so Hostinger is a web hosting company, and it can also provide you the domain name. Okay, so what right now we will going to go ahead and get one web hosting. So just click on here the hosting option and click on this web hosting. Okay, so from here you can just go ahead and pick the web hosting plan. Okay, whatever plan you require. Okay, but the benefits you can see here is that you can see, even you can just go ahead to the WordPress managed WordPress hosting as well. Okay, but that's totally up to you, both will going to work the same way, but I will just go with the hosting, web hosting. Okay, now from here guys, you guys can see that we have several plans. Okay, now if you will just going to see here is that you will also going to get one free domain, you can see, for 1 year. Okay, with the hostinger. So you can get the free domain inside web hosting as well, and the web hosting which we are using right now is known as hostinger. Okay, hostinger. So this is the web hosting company which we will going to take. Okay, it's very affordable as compared to others. Now if you will just going to see some technical parts, like you can create 100 websites, this much monthly traffic it can handle, and I suppose that if you are just starting right now, so this plan is sufficient for you. You will going to get 100 GB storage, which is kind of a sufficient for any website. Okay, if you're creating any website applications or apps, so for them 100 GB are sufficient. Okay, then indoors, that means how many media like images and all those things you can upload to your website, so it's huge. Okay, you do not have to worry about anything. You will going to get weekly backups, free emails, and free SSL. What is SSL? So at the top, whenever you click on any website, you will see the connection is secure, so that is because of SSL. So you will going to get unlimited absolutely for free. Okay, and there are plenty of other benefits as well, but let's not go with this for now. Okay, let's just pick up the plan. Okay, so of course as per your country you can go ahead, but I'm from, let's say, India, so I will just go with the India content. Okay, just ignore the value. Okay, the process are absolutely same. Okay, so I will just go with this plan, premium one, which has the free domain. You can see free domain, right? Free domain. But in the India version they also have one single plan where they have the free domain feature. Free domain is not available. So this is the reason I suggest you guys to at least pick the premium, or go with the business or cloud. Startup is basically when you will going to have a good amount of traffic, then you can just further upgrade it. But with premium and business plan, I will suggest you guys. Okay, so just click on choose file. Okay, choose plan, click on the choose plan button, and then you will basically be able to see the discounts. Okay, so here you guys can see that if you just go with, let's say, 12 months, and I suggest you guys to go with the 12 months, because here you can see you have a free domain, plus you will going to also get 3 months free included with this. Let's say reduce it for 24 months, it approx 2 years. Okay, so for this you will also going to get the free domain. But if you will go to the 12 months, here also you will going to get a free domain. Okay, but problem will be when you will go with the 1 month, so you will not going to get any free domain. Okay, so make sure that you at least go with the 12 months. But if you will going to notice that more duration you will going to increase, so more amount you can save here right now. Okay, more price you will going to get here. So suppose if I just go with, let's say, maximum plan. Okay, so you can see do this much amount, so it's huge amount. Okay, so as per your currency you will be also be able to see that. But I'm basically going for teaching purpose. Okay, so I will just going to pick up this plan, okay, of 12 months. Okay, so this 12 months I'm just picking up for myself, but of course you can also pick up 12 months, but I suggest to go with more higher plan if possible. And the best thing is that you can also get the discount. So if you have a coupon code, you can just apply here, and you can apply, by the way, my coupon code, that is Bing Commerce. Okay, so just write this coupon code, everything in capital. Okay, and when you will just going to click on apply button, you will be able to get more further discount. Here you can see the coupon code has been applied, and you can see now it discounted more. Okay, and after you choose the proper period, okay, make sure you are choosing with the free domain available. Okay, then just click on continue button, and the best benefit is that you will going to get 30 days money back guarantee. As in case if you're not happy with it, you can always refund it. You can have 30 days money back. Then okay, then it will ask you to create one account. Okay, so you if you have the email address and the password, so you can just create one account, or you can even sign up with Google. So suppose, just for fast process, I can just go and sign up with the Google. Okay, let's just sign up. Okay, so it's done, about to done, and then we just have to pay, and then boom, we will be able to get this domain. Okay, and just see here what problem it has. Okay, okay, so okay, so it's basically the first name. Okay, so just put your first name, last name here. Okay, so if you have any name, you can just put your phone number, residence, and okay, so just details, like I can just put maybe some. Okay, so just put your address and then click on continue button. Put the address. Now you can basically put the credit card. Okay, so according to your country, whatever the best solution it will going to have, it will show you that. Okay, so just make the payment. Okay, and you can see the summary about the plan, which your the details about tax and all. Okay, so make sure that you just make the payment. Okay, so guys, you guys can see that after you will going to make the payment, this is where it will going to redirect me. So I can just click on create a website, click on next button, and then it will just going to ask you that how do you want to build your website. Okay, so I will just going to click on this skip button. Okay, and then it is asking you that what domain name you want to go with. Okay, so here I will going to suggest you guys to put your domain name. Okay, now if you will just going to see that now you just have to select a domain name. Now when you will going to talk about the domain name, guys, so it's very much important to understand two things about domain. So whenever you choose domain name, so it should be short, and try to go with a domain name which is meaningful. Okay, so suppose here if you will maybe going to type, let's say about okay, what domain name do you want to use. Okay, so here you can just, let's say, search for, let's say, anything. Suppose you have a shoes business, so you can just search for shoes, anything. Okay, so it will just going to show you that what are the domains available. Okay, and how and what are the domain name that has already been taken. Okay, so like here you can see related to the shoes, it will just going to show you all the appropriate domain name. Okay, so here you can just choose as per your business. So for example, you can, if you're a shoe manufacturing business, so you can just search for shoe maker global. Okay, something like that. Okay, so anything. Okay, anything, that doesn't matter. Now you can see shoesmakerglobal.in. Okay, you can go with shoesglobal.pw, shoesmakerglobal.com. Okay, so .com extension is very popular, so if you have that, so I suggest you to go with that only. Okay, then IO is also very popular, and according to countries, like in India, .in is very powerful, and like in United States, okay, .com is of course very powerful around the world, but .uk, like in United Kingdom, .uk is kind of a more popular. So that's totally up to you. So these are extension .com, .pw, .me. Okay, so if you will just go to the Apple's website, apple.com. Okay, you can see apple.com. So .com is the extension of domain. So that's totally up to you, whatever option you want to go with. Now suppose if you have some uh, uh, courses related business, okay, so you can just search for courses, or if you have something, let's say, related to maybe let's say if you are English related teacher, so just search for domains like English learn, anything like that. Okay, so it will just going to give you the idea that what domains are available or not. Okay, so it will just going to show like englishfluencypro.com. Okay, so this is the domain available. So similarly, maybe I can go with, let's say, this domain. Okay, so okay, so this domain is also available, or just try to go with .com. So that's totally up to you. Okay, whatever domain you want, so just select your domain name, whatever you want to, and then just click on the next button. Okay, so always remember that when you just talk about the domain, it should be short and meaningful. Okay, now if we just talk about select the primary information, so just go to the next step, put your details. Okay, like for the details here, and click on finish registration. We're just going to click on finish registration. It will just going to register your domain. Okay, so the process are very simple and easy. Okay, if you are just going with very first time, so it can be a little bit complicated, but do not worry. Now from here you just have to select the country. Now I will going to suggest you that whatever your target audience is, so according to that, select the location. For example, if you think that your target audience are more in the United States, okay, so just choose with that option. If you think that your country is not here, okay, for example, let's say if you are belonging from, let's say, maybe let's say Russia. Okay, and if your country is not here, okay, so in that case, whatever country that is very much near to your country, just select that. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So basically, as per your customers, so what do you think from where your customers will be from most? Okay, or if it's a global, so you can just choose anything, that doesn't matter. Okay, if you think that your customers are global, okay, around the world, so you can just go with any location. But if you have some certain place where you feel that your customers will going to buy more, okay, so in that case, just select the very nearest location. Like in my case, it's directly giving me my country, so I can select that. Or if your country is not available here, so just select the very nearby country here. Okay, then click on the next button, and then it will just going to initialize the setup. Okay, and it will hardly going to take few minutes. Okay, just wait for few seconds, and the things will be sorted up here. Okay, now after that, it will just going to take you here after a few seconds. Okay, and do not worry about this. Okay, that your domain is connecting to Hostinger, so it can take approx 12 minutes maximum. Okay, but you can always just refresh it to check if it's connected or not. Otherwise, it also doesn't matter too much, or what we suggest is to just wait for 12 minutes. Just go with the process. Guys, you can see that after you will basically going to refresh it after some time, some minutes later. So this is how it will just going to look like. Okay, amazing. Now we will going to talk about the WordPress. Okay, now there's one new concept, so we just have learned about what domain is, what web hosting is all about. Now the very third friend I can say we have is the WordPress. Okay, so now what is WordPress? Okay, so understanding WordPress is also very much important. So WordPress is basically a kind of a CMS, okay, that basically helps you to build website. Okay, that will basically going to help you to build websites. And nowadays people are also using to create some apps with it, okay, or some tools and so on. So this is what WordPress is. It's totally free and open source. Now what we have to do in the step number 3, okay, is that we just have to install this WordPress inside our web hosting. So this is what we have to do. And it's very simple. In just one click, you can do that very easily, okay? So you can just go ahead here to the, website, just go to WordPress. That's it. Now in case if you don't see anything here, so just go to this auto installer directly, okay, and select here WordPress because that is what we have to install. Select that and just put the website name. So suppose if you are just creating your website for kitchen related thing, okay, so you can just type whatever name it is, but whatever domain name you have taken, so according to that keep your website name as well. Okay, so in my case I have taken this domain, so suppose I just take this name only, okay, like this. And after that you just have to put the username, so whatever email you have, so that same uh, you can just put it over here and just set the password here. Now make sure that you remember this username and password because this will going to help you to log into your website. Okay, so suppose I just create one this one. Okay, so make sure it follows all criteria that basically in your password there should be one number, lowercase, one symbol, uppercase, and so on. Okay, and in advance you don't have to do anything, but make sure just remember whatever password and username you keep here. Okay, then just simply click on the next button and just choose the PHP. But if you don't know about anything, so just leave it by default. Click on the install button. You can just update the password if you want. Now you will going to see the WordPress is getting installed inside your web hosting itself. Okay, so this is the reason web hosting is very much important. It is basically a main dashboard. From here you can just manage your domain, your complete website or WordPress, whatever you want. Okay, now just wait for it to show up here. So it can take some amount of time. Okay, so you guys do not have to worry about anything. Okay, uh, okay, so you can see that it's we have installed the WordPress. Now to go to your website admin panel, you can just simply click here to the admin panel. Okay, just tap it over here and you will going to notice, okay, right now it's not working. Let's just do not worry, let's just again try. Okay, so if it's still it will not going to work, so what you can do is that you can always go ahead and let me just see if we have anything here to do. And in case if it doesn't work, so just make sure you just go to SSL just for confirmation, okay, that whether the SSL has been installed or not. So you can see that in our domain it has been installed. Okay, and if it still doesn't work, just go to overview. Okay, whatever website you have, you can just simply click on admin panel again. From here let's try to go to WordPress again. In case if it doesn't work, so after 5 to 10 minutes you can just go ahead and work with that. Okay, but now you can see everything is working and now I'm inside the website main dashboard. Now this is how your WordPress website will going to look like. Okay, now let's first uh, let me make you guys understand how to clean your WordPress website. So very first thing you have to do is to go to settings, click on the general. Okay, then from here make sure you just tick mark this anyone can register, which is very much important, and just choose the time zone whatever country you are in. For example, in my case I can choose this one because this is the time zone as per my country, but make sure this anyone can register is important. Okay, because if you create maybe any e-commerce website or any type of a website, so in case if you don't have this functionality enabled, so people cannot be able to register and purchase maybe from your website. Okay, so just click on the save changes button, done. Now what you have to do is that you just have to go to permalinks and make sure that in your case it is selected to the post name. In your case it can be selected to some other options, but make sure you select it to the post name and then click on save changes. Okay, so selecting post name is very much important, and you can see it's updated. Now what you can do is that you can just go to plugins. Now what is this plugin and all, I will going to talk about that later on. Okay, but okay, let's just talk about that in later on. Just click on this dashboard button. Okay, or okay, just go to this install plugins. Okay, and what you can do is that you can just select this one, these options, go to bulk action, and from here you can just delete them. Okay, just delete them, or you can just first make it deactivate, click on apply. Okay, and again select it and just delete it, click on apply, click on OK. That's it. Now just go to dashboard, and from the top just follow me. Okay, just untick all of them so that you can make your WordPress website clean and simple. Okay, awesome. Now always just make sure that when you click on the dashboard, so whatever URL you will going to get. Okay, so just copy that URL. This is your login URL. So even if you just open this URL, let's say in the private window, it will ask you your username and password. So remember, I told you to remember that username and password. So that username and password you have to put it here and click on login button. So again it will take you to the main dashboard of WordPress. Okay, that's it. So this is what I want to teach you. And again, as I am saying, in case in future you again want to log into your website, so just save this URL anywhere. Okay, maybe to your system. Okay, or maybe to your uh, notes or anywhere. Okay, so just save this URL, and whenever you want to go ahead, just use this URL. Okay, so whenever you put this URL, okay, it will take you to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, that's it. And this is how we are now be able to set up the WordPress. Okay, and we are ready to build the website on it. Okay, I'm very much excited by the way, and you can just use it to build some AI tools, e-commerce website, maybe online course website, or let's say membership website, or any kind of a website you can create with WordPress. Okay, you can also close the hostinger panel, and this is now we are ready to build amazing website. Guys, I hope that you guys have set up the WordPress site, and in case if you already have the WordPress website, so that's okay. Now what we need to do is that we need to get the Jetpack. So to get the Jetpack, what you can do is that you can just click on the link I have attached with the resources, or you can simply type this my dash link.in, everything in small, slash Jetpack. Okay, so when you will going to do this, so according to your country currency, it will take you to the right place. Okay, so after this you are in the Jetpack plugin, right? Which is the main stuff. Okay, so from here, my friends, what you need to do is very simple. Okay, you can just simply uh, go to pricing, and from the pricing you guys will going to see we do have lot of package, like as we have mentioned, and we will going to cover inside this course, that Jetpack has a various products from backup, anti-spam. So they provide this in the form of a package. You can also purchase it, individually. Suppose you can only purchase the security that and under the security you will going to get this products of Jetpack, which is the backup, scan and anti-spam. Okay, you can also click on more about security and you can see more details what are included in this package and how much it will just going to cost you per month and on the basis of the year as well. We will show you that in the checkout, right? And you can see what are the things included like social, video press, force attack, CDN. So these are also included here with this security package. Okay, but main in this package are these three things. Okay, which is very much important. Then if you, let's say, go with growth plan. Okay, so growth is their other product, and inside the growth, if you will click on more more here, so here you can see in the growth, it will just going to include the stats and social. Okay, and also included the various things like you can display the ads with word ads. Now suppose if you know about my website, if you search for Kuku courses, okay, on your browser, and if you just go to this website kukucourses.com, if you just go here, and after that if you just read my article, suppose you just go here, you will see one button like read free blogs, and here you will going to see some articles and some ad. Okay, so here you can see this ad. Okay, here you can see it's written as ads by Google, right? And similarly here you can see here it's written as ads by Google. If you will see here, so you can see ads by Google, right? So what is this? So basically the thing is that this type of ads will going to help you to make money on your website. So suppose this is one ad, and if someone click on this ad, okay, so the domain owner, so like in my case kukucourses.com is my website. So if someone comes to my website and if they click on this ad, so as a website owner who will be the owner of this domain will going to make money, right? So this functionality you have with this display ads with word ads. Okay, so it will just going to provide you the same facility. Like here you can see this ad is by Google, but in your case this ad will be given by the word ads, and within your website they will going to display the ads. So whenever someone will going to click on that ad, you as a business or website owner, you will going to make money. And you can also pay with the PayPal. They will provide you that facility. Paid content, okay, paywall access. So paywall access are something like this. Okay, like I'm not sure, suppose there is one website Indian Express, so they have some articles. Okay, which are basically paid. Let me just see here. Okay, so it's not over here, but what happened is that some articles you might have seen, or even let me just show you guys. Okay, so suppose if you just go to my website, and within my website you will see some button like, let's say, this library. Okay, if you just go to the top to the library, and here in the library we have, let's say, creative prompts, video editing access. Okay, if someone will try to access it, so it will just going to block. Okay, it will not going to allow users to see the content until unless they sign up, okay, to the membership. So this type of a functionality is known as paywall access. Okay, and then we have a newsletter. So in newsletter what generally happen is that people basically come, and suppose if you just go here and click on maybe here, wait, here, okay, access 30 plus free courses. So here you will see a newsletter where people can basically where people can just see the form, okay, and they can sign up to get the functionality. So this is known as newsletter. So this is also available with this plan of a growth. Okay, and you will of course going to get priority support, 2% transaction fee, and force attack will be prevented, downtime monitoring. So whenever your website will be down, so it will just going to alert you as a business owner that your website is down. Then CDN, that is the content delivery network. So this will basically going to help you to make your website available to all the countries, okay, at the very fast rate. What does this mean? So suppose you might know that you have purchased web hosting, right? So when you have purchased this web hosting, okay, which is this one, so here you might have set the region, okay, you might have set the region, okay, like wait, let me show you guys. If you just click on the manage button, so I'm not sure if you can see here, but all these companies, whether, wait, let me show you with the security, not security, uh, or wait, let me just share you with the account information. So you might have set, one sort of a server, okay, the server will going to tell you that, okay, where your website, on which server it is located, whether in the Asia, Europe. So you might have selected that setting, okay, if I am not right. Or let me even show you guys as well. So I have that lecture here, okay. So while setting up your web hosting, so you might have seen that within the setup, wait, let me show you guys. So when you might have watched this video, I know. uh, Wait, mm, okay, wait, uh, okay, so here you might have seen this option, data center, okay. So here you might have selected some country. So here basically your audience will be located. So you have whatever option you have chosen. For example, if I have chosen, let's say, United States or maybe India. So if I have chosen India, so my website will going to load more fast in India, because I have chosen India and my servers are located in the data center of India. But with the help of CDN functionality which you have over here, what will going to happen is that this problem will be solved. That means your website will be located in all the data centers, so people who will going to open from any corner of the world, all will be able to access your website very fast. So this is the CDN functionality. So you can see, you can also get this growth package here. And third one is the complete package. Here you can see, click on more about complete, and here you can access all their feature like AR, CRM, boost, video press, okay. This is the web, this is the video hosting functionality, okay. So social search, stats, all these things we will going to cover. And what are these things also included here. So these things you can see they offer in the complete package. And if we just talk about Jetpack, if you want something, yourself, okay, for example, let's say if you want any of the product individually, you can just click on the get and you can get them as well. But of course this is a Jetpack course, so my purpose will be to explain you all the functionality of Jetpack, but it's totally up to you on which product you are comfortable with. But let's say you can even just simply go with the boost, or even you can just go with the anti-spam product. It's totally up to you, but all these products are included inside the complete. So I will go with this complete package, so that within this course I can teach you all the functionality of these products, okay. So even if you buy some lower package or products of Jetpack, you will also be able to understand then only how you can operate that particular feature. So this is the reason I'm going with complete, to teach you all the settings and functionality. And I recommend, if you can go with the complete package of the Jetpack, it will be useful for you, okay. This is what I recommend you guys to do as well. But that's totally up to you, with what functions and feature you want to, by the way, go with, okay. So that's totally up to you, okay. So let's just go with the complete package, okay. Okay, so that is great. And before you just do one thing, what I will going to suggest you guys, before you proceed further, click on this login button. And you should have, wordpress.com account. So do not worry, we have installed the WordPress, but we need to create the account, in WordPress, okay. Let me just close the remaining tab, okay. Okay, so in case if you don't have the account, okay, So you can simply click on create an account, and you can just set your email address, username, okay, and let's say your password and all those stuff you have to set it up. But in my case, suppose if I let's just try, if I have the account, okay, I will just going to choose, like in my case it is saying that with already access, okay. So in my case I will going to click on login button. But in your case, if you don't have the account, you can simply click on or write your email address and set your username and password and click on create your account, okay. But in my case I already have the account, so I will go with that email address and I will going to continue, and I will just going to click on the send link, okay, and then one email will be sent, okay. So I can just simply tap here to open the Gmail, okay. And I can see here, and I will click on login now, okay. So boom, now I'm login here, and then what I will going to do is that I will going to approve my account, okay. So I will simply going to approve it. Now let's wait. Okay, and after this you can see that this is your account, and from here you can basically right click and you can just click on the manage your sites, okay. So from here you guys can see the various options, okay. Right now we do not have anything, but let's just purchase it, okay. So let's click on the get button, and from here you guys just have to set uh, you know uh, okay, just click on go back, okay. Or okay, so just click on I guess we have here, okay, the Jetpack complete, okay. You can simply click on the checkout button. Okay, it's redirecting me here. That's a a strange thing. So I can do one thing is that okay, so I can simply, okay, let me just remove it from here, and let me just click on this get button. Then okay, so in case if it shows us problem, so what you can do is that you can just go to your dashboard, and from the dashboard you can just go ahead and click on add new plugin, and from here you will see this Jetpack plugin, okay. Just simply click on the install now button, and from here also we can just go ahead and we can grab it, click on activate button, okay, and let's wait. Boom, and here you can see that click on this activate Jetpack in one click, and you will be able to now connect your Jetpack. So you can see Jetpack is now connected, boom, right. So now it has taken you to the pricing tab over here, okay. And now what you need to do is that simply click on this get button now, okay. So now this should work. Guys, after this just select your billing, okay, the postal state, whatever the basic detail it has, click on continue, okay, and that's it, okay. And just fill all the informations, okay. Use your credit or debit card and fill all the informations, and then click on pay button, okay. Guys, I have paid. Now it is finalizing the order. So let's wait, do not hurry and close anything, okay. Let's wait for a few seconds, okay, until the order gets finished, okay. So it's taking some time, and after you might have paid, so you can just check your Gmail. So in the Gmail you might have got some notification about the payment, and in case if you don't get it, just wait, okay. It will take some time, but then it will just going to finalize your order, okay, because the backend is adding all the products to your website. So this might be the reason it may delay little bit, okay. But keep hold of it, do not close it until it shows some notification. And you can see that I guess it's about to complete because the server is rotating, okay. And boom, you can see that this is done and we have all this complete. So some plugins need to be installed, that is to make most of, okay. So we need to install some other plugins, okay. But in this way we have set up the complete thing. Okay, so install and activate plugins in one click. Simply click on this and just wait for it to install and activate all the plugins, so that you can just take the benefit of Jetpack complete paid subscription. Okay, and boom, you can see all the plugins is installed successfully. And we will going to work on all these configurations, but you can simply go ahead to Jetpack settings. Okay, and here you will be able to see the complete settings and all those stuff. Okay, and if you will just going to click on the dashboard, so from here you can see your plan. So you can see Jetpack complete, or whatever products you have taken from Jetpack that has been active over here right now, right? So this is the way you can just activate the Jetpack plugin on your website. Now guys, you can see that we have as I have mentioned, that you might have got a very scratch website. Okay, so do not worry about it. Okay, but the thing is that it doesn't matter. Okay, I will just going to explain you everything, because I wanted to in case if you already have a website, or if you're starting from scratch, now you can follow the lecture, because I just wanted to explain all the things in a very production website. Okay, but do not worry, whatever you have installed, each and everything has been successfully done. Okay, so there you do not have to worry about anything. Now we can basically start, and you can basically go to Jetpack, click on the settings, and from here we can just discuss about the security and performance which we get from Jetpack. Okay, we do have one very good functionality, that is of the backup and security scanning. So here, this is what Jetpack provides you, and it's by default active. And if, in case if you don't see that, so just go to my Jetpack here. Okay, simply click on this my Jetpack, and here you will be able to see all the options, like your backup and so on. So this is what it is. Okay, it's all active, right? So if you can simply go here and just tap here, and you will going to see this is your backup, and it will just going to show all the activity log, and from here it will also going to show the backup that has been done. So here you can see that in the backup it has shown you that last backup was on 8:44 a.m. So suppose you want to go back to this particular time duration, you can easily do that. Okay, and also you can see if you go to the yesterday's, on yesterday also. So today's, you can see today's 27th, and you also have the previous backups available as well. So in case if you want to visit to this 26th Feb backup, and you want to restore your site at this particular point, you can easily do that. Okay, so this is a very great thing. Okay, and you can anytime do the backup. Now what is the benefit of the backup? So suppose we want to test something. Okay, suppose I want to do some changes in my WooCommerce, or maybe I want to uh, add some files to my theme editor. Okay, or some code to my theme editor. So I'm scared that, okay, if I will going to do this, so something, or maybe my website can break. So in that particular cases, we use backups. Okay, uh, to avoid. Okay, suppose if I just click on the backup now, so what we're going to do, a backup will going to start. Okay, you can see a backup has been started. Now this backup is happening on this particular time. Okay, so you can see today at 1:30 p.m. so whatever I have on my website, so for this particular point of time, it will going to take the complete backup. So suppose in case if I want to um, move, so why I'm doing this, so suppose after taking the complete backup, then you can make whatever changes you want to do. And suppose if you think that because of making that changes, your website has broke, your website has been broken, or maybe your website is having some problem, so in that case you can just go ahead to this backup, you can restore at that. Okay, so in this way we can basically use this backup functionality, and it will going to take the backup. And another thing we do have is the scan. So your website can be scanned, okay, all the time. So Jetpack will going to take care that your website is working 100% fine or not. Otherwise it will going to show you the error. So this is the functionality which Jetpack provides you, which is of the backup and security scanning. Okay, now guys, we will going to focus on downtime monitoring, okay, and other stuffs. Okay, so which is very much important for us to understand. So first is the downtime monitoring. So suppose you can just turn this off and you can also make it on. Now what does this will going to do? So whenever, let's say, your website will be down, okay, so it will just going to send you some notification like this, okay, that alert your website is offline on unresponsive. So that when you are going to get this notification, so on that basis you can take the action. So make sure you just turn this on. Anti-spam is by default on. So sometimes what happens, if you have some website, okay, so in your website, let's say you have some blogs, okay, here you can see we have some blog article, and people, let's say we have this blog article, and we have the option to comment, okay. So sometimes this happen that if you have some sign in button, so what basically happen is that people try to spam, okay, they just put some bot comments or bot sign up. So this will just going to bring lots of bot users to your website. So it basically helps you with that. And with the help of firewall, it will just going to protect your site with the Jetpack web application firewall. Okay, so it will protect your site against untrusted traffic sources. Okay, so by default Jetpack has some data about what untrusted traffics are, and if you get the traffic from that point, so from that source, so Jetpack will going to block it. So these are the firewall settings. And then we have a brute force protection. So if hackers and bots try to log into your website, so this functionality will going to help you to protect it. And you do have the option to allow some IP address. So suppose if you have some IP address, okay, so sometimes what happens, Jetpack might block your IP address, so that because Jetpack might think that okay, you are logging to your website again and again and again, so Jetpack might think that you're the problem, so it may block you. But if you will just going to put your IP address here and click on save allow list, so Jetpack will never going to block you. And this is the wordpress.com login. If you want to activate it, you can. So I will not going to suggest you, by the way. So this is basically the security settings which we have in our Jetpack. Okay, now guys, we will going to talk about the performance. Okay, so let's just discuss about performance. So here in the Jetpack plugin, we do have a lot of performance options. The very first one we have is the performance and speed. And if you will just going to turn it on, okay, so this will just going to accelerate your website speed. Now sometimes what happens, see, suppose if you just go to maybe apple.com, or maybe let's say if you just go to our website, that is Kuku Courses, just search for Kuku Courses, go to kukucourses.com. So you can see in this website we have this image, you can see. So the problem is that if you don't load, basically anyone, let's say any visitor will come to your website. So sometimes what happen, whatever photos you have on your website, so they take lots of time to load, and because of that your website speed gets reduced, right? So with the help of this functionality, that is enable site accelerator, this will speed up the image load times and speed up the static files load time. Okay, so like images, we have some code and some static codes. So all those things will automatically going to load faster, and user will basically going to see all the things in very quick. Okay, so this is what this performance and speed functionality you have. And also you have the search functionality. Okay, so basically search functionality is something like if you just go to add new post from here, and suppose if you just add maybe let's say some dummy post, okay, so here you do have the option to search anything. Just right here search, okay, and after you will just going to write search, or you can just put slash search. Okay, uh, So when you will going to add this search option, okay, so this will help you to search the things with more quickly. And other than that, at the very top you will always going to see you have the option of Jetpack. Okay, so this will just going to help you with the AI assistant and all. We will going to cover these options as well, but this is what this particular function is. Okay, and then we have media press. We will going to also talk about it. Now guys, we will going to talk about the video press. Now this is the video hosting solution, so it can also help you to increase the performance. See, generally what happen is that when we may be using WordPress, okay, and if you have some site, suppose at the top if you just go to the membership, here we have, you can see this video. So you might have noticed that this video takes time to load, okay, but with the help of Jetpack you can see it's take time to load and then you can play it. So this is the reason when you have multiple, or I can say too much of the videos on your website, so it basically takes time to load. But with the help of Jetpack everything is very easy now. Okay, so how? Because see, what happen is that if you just go to media, okay, and here you can, after you have a Jetpack activated, okay, you can just simply click on add new media file and you can just add as many as video. Okay, so Jetpack allows you to 1 terabyte of storage it provides. So till 1 terabyte of storage you can basically upload as many as videos you want. So here you can see this is one video which we have put in the Jetpack here, and this video you can see it is by video press, that is by the Jetpack. Okay, so you do not have to worry, or do not have to select any option, just simply select the video and upload it. Automatically it will not going to store inside your web hosting, it will just go and store inside the video press host. Okay, so in this way your web hosting will not going to get any load and your website will work perfectly. So from here you can enable the share option, so share option will visible on your video. Okay, like this. Okay, and also if you want to give the option to visitors to download your video, you can enable this option as well. But if you're providing it for the online courses, so I will suggest you to switch off both of this option, and then you can simply go ahead and you can just copy the shortcode and wherever you want to put the video, so just put that video suppose here and just search for shortcode, paste it, boom, and just simply publish this dummy post. Okay, and now you will going to notice that perfectly that video will going to come to your uh, uh, post, or you can just put it using this shortcut, you can just put this video wherever you want to. Okay, and now if you will going to notice, video is very lightweight and it will not going to decrease the performance of your website. So this is another way you can just boost and increase your performance for the with the help of Jetpack. Okay, now guys, under this here you will going to find one sharing option. So guys, when we talk about performance for our website, so it's very much important that when your website will going to increase the performance, okay, when it will going to increase the performance, so your it basically means that your website is in good condition, right? Is in good condition, and people basically love to visit that websites where the performance is high. So suppose we have one option of a social, so this social in the Jetpack will allow your website to get shared with with social media platforms. Okay, so with social media platforms, so there are plenty of social media platforms like we have Pinterest, Twitter, and so on, right? So there are plenty of websites. So whenever you just basically share, okay, your content in the different social media, and it's basically possible with the Jetpack that you can easily share your content with the social media platform. And once when you share this platforms, when you share your content to this platform, so visitors basically come to your website. Okay, so visitors comes to your WordPress website, and when they come to your WordPress website, it is very much important that your website should perform very good. Okay, so that's why we have already turned on the settings for the performance. Now we are just talking about the sharing. So sharing content is very important, because when you share your content in the different social media, traffic will come to your website. But the condition is that when the website will when the visitors will come to your website should be perform, or the performance of your website should be very good. Okay, so both are very much interlinked, so it's very much important to have the social sharing. So if you just go here to sharing, so here you can see we in case if you have this option off, so you can just enable this option. So when you will going to enable this option, so you can see whenever you create any post or anything like that, this option will going to populate over here, which is of the share. So people can share your content to wherever they want. If they will click on Facebook, Facebook will open automatically, it will embed the post and it will going to work that way. So you can just customize each and everything of it from here. Okay, you can connect as many as account. First, it is very much important to connect the account. Connect your Facebook, just simply click on connect and it will automatically going to connect your all the social media platforms with yours, right? Like we have already just click on here and you will be able to connect it. That's very simple and easy, and then you will be able to connect it. And also make sure that you enable the social sharing button and the like button. As you can see, we have enabled it. So because of this reason, it is showing here the share option and also the like button option, right? So make sure you do this. And also you can configure the sharing button, so it will take you to wordpress.com, and from here you can basically go ahead. Okay, and let's just go ahead or continue with Google, let's say. mm, Wait. And after you do this, you can see that this is my website. It's now wordpress.com, but from here you just have to manage it. So like we have told you, right, that when you install the Jetpack, so automatically your website gets connected to wordpress.com. So when you upload your, let's say, even videos, so that videos and each and everything gets stored inside the wordpress.com, not on your website. So this basically improves the performance of your website ultimately. But now we are talking about this marketing content of sharing. So here you can see right now we have Facebook and Twitter itself. You can add more as well, like email, Reddit, and so on. And you can even reorder it. Okay, so suppose you can make the email first. Now email will come to the first. Okay, and from here you can make, like, let's say, icon and text. So if you just go here and refresh it, now you can see email option is now first here, and we have it showing with the social Facebook, it's showing the name of that social media platform. So this is just a great thing, so you can just control that from here. Okay, so this is what I mean to say here, and you can just again go to Jetpack settings, and boom, you are now in a good position. This is where the sharing option is very much helpful. Okay, now guys, we have one option. If you will just go here to my Jetpack, so here we have the option of AI. Okay, so this is the AI option. You can simply click on view. By the way, you can just watch more videos over here. But how AI works is that, suppose you have this blog post. Okay, so suppose you want to write something, so you can just write like slash AI. Okay, and then you will see this thing, AI assistant. Now simply you can just write like, let's say, generate a SEO optimized blog article on, let's say, uh, let's put any keyword. Let's say we have right now new, maybe let's say let's go with iPhone 16. Okay, just one example, iPhone 16 review. Okay, and when I will click on the generate button, Now you will going to notice that AI will start to generate the blog article for you, okay, which is a very great thing. So within your Jetpack you can just do this, okay. It can help you to write the content, and whether you can just move this to trash, or you can just regenerate it, or you can just accept it. Suppose I accept it, so this article is over here, okay. So I can just move this to the top, let's say. Okay, let me just put this to the title like this, right? Now that's great, right? And we have the shortcode. And now if you will just go and see the article we have over here, just refresh it. So we have the complete, you can see, article written with the help of AI, which is great, right? And amazing part is that it can also uh, enable to get the uh, thumbnail for you. And along with that, if you will just go here to Jetpack, just tap on this Jetpack, click on AI assistant, and you can also make it to generate the image article for it. So you can see on the basis of this article, it will just going to create a image for you, okay. So let's wait, it is creating, and you can also choose the style from here, okay. I can simply click on set as the featured image, and this image will be added as a featured image. Now another thing is that I can just go ahead here, I can just come here, and again I can just go here to the AI assistant, and I can say like generate iPhone image for me. Let's see if it can even generate the image or not. But this is how the AI capabilities are, okay. So it cannot generate the image, but you can just say like, okay, generate table comparing iPhones models, okay. Click on generate, and boom, it will also be able to generate the table for you. You can see that it will just going to uh, compare the iPhone 14, 15 and 16, and you can accept it as well. Now this table will look very great if you just go to save button, and if you just refresh it, so here you can see that you have got this beautiful table as well. So everything is with the help of AI. And the best part is that within your stuff you can also see plenty of things, like you can also see the error. So the purple line is showing some error, so you can just click on suggest, and you can just even create something better with the help of this, okay. So in this way you can just make your article look very great. You can generate the titles and so on, okay. You can even generate the feedback. That's it. And in this way you can take the help of AI to generate a very beautiful article, which you can see right over here, okay. Awesome, right? Guys, we will going to talk about, if you just go to settings, newsletter. So here we have the option of a newsletter. Now what is the concept of newsletter? So suppose here, if you will just go over on your website, okay, so you will going to see some sort of a pop-up, okay. So that pop-up, suppose if you click on the subscribe button, so it will show you one pop-up, okay, like okay, wait, let me just try to open this website in the private window so that I can show you exactly what I mean to say. So you can see this is the pop-up. So basically the thing is that whenever some visitor will come on your website, so you can ask them their email ID, and they can just subscribe, okay, on your plan. Now what will going to happen with that, okay. So you will be able to do email marketing with it, okay. So with the help of Jetpack you can even do email marketing, okay. Now to understand this concept, we highly suggest all our students just go to courses and just search for, let's say, or you can simply click on the public button and just go ahead and click on the email marketing. And after you do this, you will going to see lot many courses like this. Email marketing and lead generation for beginners is totally free course, public course. Simply click on start learning button and watch this video. This video will be a perfect combination for you to understand what email marketing is. Okay, so with the help of this, you can see you are asking about the visitors who will visit your website about their email address. Okay, so what you will going to get with this email address? So with the help of email address, you can do email marketing. So with by sending emails, you can sell goods and services. So plenty of things that, we have over here. You can simply watch this video and learn it. Okay, but once you enable it, so you can see that your website visitors subscribe, okay, and receive emails when you publish a post. So when you will going to enable this, so what will going to happen is that whenever you will going to create some new posts, so automatically the email will send to all those subscribers, okay, automatically. Now here we have some functionality which you can see, like suppose I have enabled this option. Okay, so with this option, this pop-up is showing in when visitors are visiting to my homepage. I can cross it. Now it's good to go. Okay, and similarly we have here you can see floating subscriber button on the side's bottom corner. So bottom corner at very side I have this subscribe button where users can see this pop-up and subscribe. So these are some functionality which you guys can just check it up. Okay, and these are some email configuration. So it says that when you will going to send the email, so at bottom what you want to show. Okay, so that things are here. Suppose you can show the date, author name, and so on. So this is a very great feature you have with the newsletter, so make sure you explore this as well. Okay, now guys, let's just go with the monetization setting. Okay, so here if you just go and see your articles at the very top, here you guys can see the ads are showing on the website. Okay, so why these ads are showing? Okay, so you can see here at the top advertisement. So guys, when we talk about monetization, so what is happening with the help of Jetpack is that you can enable ads to display on your website. You can also display it on the front page if you want, and these are the settings where you want to display. For example, I want to display in the post pages and so on. So these ads will going to display, okay, on your website. As you can see at the top, it's showing. Now if you go to the home page, so it should also show here. You can see the ads are also showing over here. Now what is the benefit of this? So see, when you click on when some visitor will come on your website, okay, and if he try to click on any of this ad, okay, suppose if he clicks here, so what will going to happen? You will going to make money. Okay, you will going to make money. So that is what this Jetpack option helps you. Okay, so this is what I just wanted to tell you, my friend. So this is the monetization feature you have in the Jetpack. Okay, this will help you to make money while displaying the ads. Okay, so hope you guys have got the idea about it. Okay, and the last thing guys, with the Jetpack you can see we do have the stats. So we can even see that how many visitors are coming to our website, how many likes we have got. So as we have mentioned that at the end of the post, people can like and comment. Okay, so you can also see the statistics. But before that, one thing which I just want to tell you, for example, if you just go to our website, that is the cuckoocourses.com. So if you just go to the membership, so here you can explore our membership as well. You can see we have two membership, that is the yearly membership and the lifetime membership. Okay, and you can basically, if you're from India, you can just purchase from this below button. Okay, India in Indian rupees. Okay, but if you're want to purchase with PayPal and credit and debit card in dollars, so you can just go with this, by the way. Okay, and the remaining thing is that you can explore lots of courses we offer. Okay, you can see from affiliate marketing course to email marketing course to Apple courses. Okay, Apple software courses, Google software courses, and we have the finance courses. uh, social media paid ads, mutual fund, okay, clickbank, and plenty of courses you can see in the category, by the way. So make sure if you're interested you can, okay. And if you want to get 50% discount in the lifetime plan, so we have this video that will going to guide you how to purchase membership from our website, plus how to get 50% discount in this lifetime plan which you're seeing right now here, okay. So you can get 50% discount with by watching this video. So make sure you watch the video, okay. But purchasing a membership is exactly same as you purchase in the e-commerce websites like Amazon, but still we suggest you to watch this, okay. But that's totally up to you, but make sure you also explore our membership. It will really going to boost your knowledge, because we provide lots of amazing courses and stuff that will really going to boost your knowledge, okay. So make sure you explore it. And for the Jetpack purpose, we have already told you that we have this uh, you know statistics of Jetpack, and we have just discussed about each and everything, okay, almost, okay. But of course, if you just go to courses, and if you search like here, you can see this is the affiliate marketing course. So here you can just go ahead and you can see in very detail that what are the things you will going to get here, okay. So similarly, we will also going to upload one Jetpack complete course, okay. So that will be an advanced course of 4 hours. Like this course is only for 1 hour 30 minutes, but right now you can see it's not available because we are about to upload it. But maybe in future when you are about to watch that or search here Jetpack, you will going to find a Jetpack WordPress complete course of 4 to 5 hours that will going to give you the more in-depth knowledge and strategies how to use Jetpack properly, okay. So make sure that you also take care about that, okay. And for Jetpack we have just done each and everything. And if you talk about Jetpack Manage, so in Jetpack Manage you will be able to see the details, okay, about your subscription and all. And you can also go to my Jetpack, and when you will going to scroll at the very bottom, okay, let's wait and scroll bottom. So from here you can just right click and see your plan, okay. And you can just get more details about what credit card you have, and if you click here you will be able to get more details about it, okay. So this is what I just wanted to teach you about Jetpack that can really help you to boost your website speed, performance, and security. And also you can monetize it, okay, with Jetpack plugin, okay.